Hello everyone, welcome back to the Tiger Den for the Feudin'Fowls versus the Olympians. This seems like a repeat. It is not. This is another matchup. Game 43 here. Woodland Brant on for the Fowls. Finley Oldham on the hill for the Olympians. And Huber leads it off for the Feudin'Fowls. And the 1 and 2 now to Huber. And 2 and 2. Fouled off. Oldham's 1-0 in the season so far. And strikes out Huber. Brings in Kellen Moran. Last time these teams met, that one was fouled off. The Olympians walloped the Fowls 13-0, so Fowls definitely looking for revenge today. And 3-1 now to Moran. And well hit ball into center field, but Shaw's there for out number 2. Brings up third baseman, Taylor Schmidt. Takes the ball 93 miles per hour. Oldham's not much of a, I guess, a little bit more of an accuracy guy than velocity or junk. And 96 there, 2 and 2 now to Schmidt. That one's fouled away into the crowd. And grounded to Booper for the final out of the inning. So the Fowls go down in order. Head to the bottom of the first. Gertie Booper leads it off.
Number 11.
And grounded right back to Woodland Brant. Starter today for the Feudin'Fowls. Brings up Marty Hull. What a heck of a game, actually. That last game, Hull had 2 home runs. I think it actually may be where he got all of his RBIs. That one's over to Schmidt. Throws across the diamond for the second out. Bernal steps in. Right fielder. And he hits this one, but right back to Brant. So the Olympians go down in order. 4, 5, and 6 due up now for the Feudin'Fowls. Lucy Taverna, second baseman, steps in. The Fowls are 3 and 5 in the season. Again, that last loss was to the Olympians. The Olympians improved their record with the win over the Fowls to 7 and 1 on the season. And strike 3, Taverna down looking, did not like the call. Oliver Hanna steps in. DH. Hanna's got a neat little stance, kind of reminds me of a Gary Sheffield. And quickly 0-2 to Hanna. And tried to tie him up in the inside. That one's popped up, but fouled away. Back to the booth. And that one is popped up, and Panada's there to put it away for out number 2. Brings in Rod Slow. Slow would like to get hot. Grounded to Booper for the final out of the inning. Trickster, Mullins, and Panada up. Now in the bottom of the second for the Olympians. Trickster hitting .391 so far this season. Looking locked in and striking the outside part of the plate. From Woodland Brant. That one's grounded and sneaks just through the right side. I don't know how nobody was able to snag that one. So Trickster's on base, and that brings in Ellie Mullins, second baseman. And Trickster runs, and that one's hit, but right at McForsham for the first out. Trickster goes back to first. Panada steps in. And fouls that one away. You see Woodland Brant, 4-seamer, 2-seamer, slider, curve. And back to Brant, goes to Taverna, to Slow for the inning-ending double play, the 1-4-3 double play. 7-8-9 now. McForsham leads it off this inning, on top of the third inning, for the Feudin'Fowls. A little bit of a pitcher's duel here brewing. And woo, big breaking ball there from Oldham. And he gets him again. Wow. Oldham really dealing today.
Center fielder, number 57.
Marcos Lester steps in. 409 on the season so far. Having a pretty good season for the Feudin'Fowls. Grounded to Booper. Across the diamond for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, number 5.
Edwin Wallace. I don't really see Wallace too much. Number 9 hitter. That one's hit into right field, and it bounces in front of Bernal for a base hit. So Wallace, the catcher, and number 9 hitter
The left fielder,
on first now. That brings up the top of the order in Louis Huber. And that one's grounded right to Panada for the final out. 7, 8, 9 due up now for the Olympians.
now batting,
There's a Neil Shaw.
center fielder, number 20.
Woodland Brant looks locked in. Velocity quite high. Junk, accuracy, both very respectable. That's a 95 mile gas right there from. And that one shatters the bat to Taverna for the first out. Bat landed all the way over shortstop.
Number
Werner
46.
Fowl steps in, left fielder for the Olympians. Olympians, pretty good averages up and down this order. They've really dominated the Cheese League so far and the Pepper Jack division. And he's walked. So Fowls on Fowls on first against the Fowls. That brings in Liam Bowles, the third baseman. Very good speed on the bases here for the Olympians. Foul runs quite well. 1-1 now to Bowles, and that one's fouled away. Popped up, and should be no issue, and it's not for slow. And foul slides in safely. Gertie Booper steps in now, leadoff hitter for the Olympians, 0 for 1 today. 2 outs, runner on first, and takes the ball outside. Good pitch there, and takes second base. So Foul steals a bag, and that's a nice little slider there. And that is a well-hit ball, but curves. Oh, it's a home run. Holy cow. I didn't think that was going to hit off the foul pole. Gertie Booper, third homer of the year, 366-foot shot to right field off the foul pole. The Olympians take the 2-0 lead. Brings in Marty Hull. And looks at a ball in the dirt from Brandt. And that's grounded to Taverna for the final out of the inning. But the Olympians get 2 runs on the surprise homer. 2-run homer. Surprise to this commentator, at least. Brings in Kellen Moran. He's 0 for today. Oldham looks locked in. 40 pitches now. Here in the top of the 4th. And that's a strike. 2-1 now to Moran. And good curveball there. That one's grounded. Panada dives to Oldham for out number 1. Nice play there by Panada. Schmidt steps in 0 for as well. And ball inside. And strike. And that one's hit into right field, so Fowl's got a base runner now. Schmidt, the 1-out single, brings in the second baseman, Taverna, who's also 0 for today. 1-1 now to Taverna. Try to get her to chase high with that breaking pitch. Missed the zone. And again, try to get her to chase with that pitch. And just like that, Taverna's on. Oliver Hanna comes in. 1 out. Runners on first and second here for the Fowls in the top of the 4th. That one's popped up. And Hull puts it away. So 2 on, 2 outs here for Rod Slow. And he grounds that one lightly to Mullins for the final out of the inning. So the Feudin'Fowls strand 2 here in the top of the 4th. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 3, 4, and 5 up. For the Olympians, Bernal steps in. Bernal hits this one high, very high, and gone off the facade of the second deck. 403-foot shot for Bernal, his 3rd homer and 7th ribby of the season. The Olympians take the 3-0 lead. Brings in Joy Trixer 1 for 1 today with a single. Despite giving up that home run and giving up 3 runs so far, see Woodland Brant not rattled by this really. That one's a shattered bat. Moran's there to put that away for the first out. Mullins is 0 for 1. You see Brant there. Look. Velocity, junk, accuracy, no real movement as he quickly goes 0-2 on Mullins. Try to get a chase outside. 1-2. And grounded up the middle to Moran. Throws and Mullins just beats it. So 1 on, 1 out. Spencer Panada in. And 89-mile-an-hour slider there. And high and inside cheese there. And try to get him chase. Good breaking pitch, good curveball there. 2-2 now. Grounded to Verna, to Moran, to Slow. Not able to complete the double play. So Shaw steps in. 2 outs, 1 on now. They throw over to first, safe. Runner with good speed on first base here for the Olympians as well. That looked like a very close pitch. 2-0 now on Shaw. And 3-0. And there's a strike. Brant now starting to show, and I was just about to say, showing some signs of fatigue. Brings up Werner Fowl. RBI dud. Ball inside. Accuracy starting to wane a little bit here for Brant as he crosses the 50 pitch mark. That one's hit. Popped up. Should be no issue, and it's not for Huber. Out number 3, the Olympians strand 2. They get 1 run though. And they lead at 3-0 as we go to the top of the 5th. McForsham steps in 7, 8, 9, bottom part of the lineup. Due up here for the Feudin'Fowls. You see Oldham's locked in. No real movement on his stats either. 1-2 now to McForsham. And fouled away. Tried to get him to chase. Almost got him to chase. That one's hit well. And right at Bernal for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 57.
Lester looking to get something going here today for the Feudin'Fowls. And he, Gertie Booper, the nice diving catch there at short. Edwin Wallace steps in, 1 for 1 today. He actually might have the Fowls' lone hit, I do believe. And strikes out. Now Fowls have 2 hits, so I apologize. Nonetheless, they go down in order in the top of the 5th. We go to the bottom part of the frame. Brings up Liam Bowles, who's 0 for 1 today. 9-1-2 up this inning for the Olympians. We're sticking with Brant, who again, 55 pitches now. Looks pretty darn comfortable out there on the mound, despite giving up the 3 runs. Popped up to Verna. Puts it away for out number 1. Booper steps in, 1 for 2. That home run, 366-foot home run off the foul pole, gave the Olympians the 2-0 lead at that point. Popped up to Wallace for the second out. Brings up Marty Hull, who's 0 for 2 today. And almost hits him in the shin. And the 2-1 pitch now to Hull. And ball three. 3-1 now. And, ooh, that looked high and inside to me, but the batter's walked. So he walks
Now batting
Hull.
right fielder, number 19.
And now we got Bernal stepping in.
That's up.
You see Brandt's stats now, velocity, junk, and accuracy all going down. That's a hit up the middle from Bernal. Thought about going to third there, but they hold the runner, so first and second brings in Joy Trickster, who's 1 for 2 today. And that definitely did a number on Brandt's stats. You can see velocity has gone down significantly, and accuracy is starting to wane quite a bit as this is the 70th pitch from Brandt. Popped up. Again to Taverna. Should be no problem, and it's not. Out number 3. Olympians strand a pair. We go to the top of the 6th. Top of the order up for the Feudin'Fowls.
Now batting the left fielder. Now in the game.
And we have Boo Sims is now replacing Marty Hull behind the plate for the Olympians. Almost popped up. It's that weird little triangle over there here at the Tiger Den.
Ball high.
A sea of blue and white in the crowd. So the fans with the blue shirts repping the Olympians, with the white shirts repping the Fowls. We're in the downy white for the Fowls. Grounded right back to Oldham and puts it away for the first out.
Now batting the shortstop, number 50.
Moran steps in, 0 for 2 today. That's hit quite well into right center field and gone. To the staircase there. 394-foot home run from Kellen Moran. Second homer, second RBI of the season. That puts the Feudin'Fowls on the board.
Number 10.
As Taylor Schmidt steps in, 1 for 2 today. Grounded and off of Panada's glove. So the Fowls now have a base runner.
Now batting the
Schmidt's on
second
first.
baseman,
Taverna
number
steps in 0 for
48.
1 today with a walk.
Nope. High.
And that's a ball high. You can see now Oldham's stats gone down quite a bit here. And that one is popped up to Oldham, who takes it himself for the second
Now
out.
batting the
Oliver Hanna steps in.
designated hitter,
Another
number
0 for
7.
2. Accuracy, velocity, junk, all gone down quite a bit. That one might drop in. No, it does not. Bernal's there. Snag it. I thought that was actually going to drop in. Nonetheless, the Fowls get 1 run here. The Olympians still lead at 3-1 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Ellie Mullins steps in.
Number 14.
I'd be surprised if Brandt lasts more than 1 or 2 batters here. Grounded to Schmidt across the diamond for the first out.
Now batting.
Spencer Panada 0 for 2.
Now pitching.
And it's kind of what I expected. They wanted that lefty-on-lefty matchup. They bring in Melton to face Panada out of the bullpen. That one's popped up. I think that's going to be Taverna. Yes, with the easy out.
Now batting.
And Shaw steps in 0 for 1 today with a walk. You see Melton quite a bit out of the Fowls bullpen as that one is fouled away. Melton's pretty good pitcher for the Feudin'Fowls. 2.57 ERA, 1 whip. Very good pitcher. That's grounded to Schmidt. She snags it across the diamond for the final out. So going now, darkness there, the Tiger Den. We get a look at the Fowls bullpen. Chuck Evans replaces Panada at first now. Top of the 7th. The Feudin'Fowls' last chance. That one is hit quite well. Very high, very far, very deep. Into the second deck, an absolute tank. 469-foot shot for Rod Slow, his second homer, 3rd RBI of the season.
Now batting the right
Nick
fielder,
Forsham steps
number
in.
21.
3-2 now. Olympians still lead it. That's popped up to Evans. And out number 1.
Now batting, the center
Lester
fielder,
comes in 0 for 2.
number 57.
Oldham still in. 80th pitch now. Velocity, accuracy, junk down. Stamina looking low. Shaw calls for it. Puts it away. 2 outs.
Now batting,
Top of the
catcher,
7th. Wallace
number
steps
5.
in. Fowls last chance here to make an impact. And Wallace pops it up. Mullins puts it away for the final out. So the Feudin'Fowls scare all the Olympians fans in the stands there for a second. But the Olympians are able to pull it out. Let's take a look at the lines. 2-5-0 for the Fowls, 3-5-0 for the Olympians. It's kind of a pitching matchup, good pitching matchup there between Brant and Oldham. Let's take a look. The real difference makers for the Olympians, Booper and Bernal. Really doing all the RBIs, getting all those important hits. Of course, Moran there with the homer, and Rod Slow had a homer on the Fowls. So Oldham gets the win. He improves his record 2-0 this year. 1.89 ERA, look at that. And Brant gets the loss. That inflated ERA, 8.10, his second loss of the year, but Woodland Brant is still their ace. Let's take a look. 1, 2, and 3 players. We got Bernal, 2 for 3, homer, Ribby a run. Gertie Booper, 1 for 3, homer, 2 ribbies, and a run. And then Finley Oldham, 7 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, and 1 walk. So Oldham showing some really good. There's a Cy Young in this league. Might be up there in contention so far. So with that, the Olympians improved the record to 8-1. The Fowls dropped to 3-6. And that's it for game number 43 here, folks, on Cheese League Baseball on Geek Cheese on YouTube. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. Hit the little bell for any updates, alerts, and updates of our games. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at geek_cheese. And that's where we post our schedule announcements and other Cheese League and Geek Cheese news. All right, that's it for us today, folks. Have a good one. Olympians win. Take care. Bye.